Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I come to you with an update. We have a port. I am coming to you live. No, I'm not live. I am filming this the night of the port installation. It is currently Tuesday. You're watching this on Wednesday morning, so you know it's just the night before. This is normal. What they did is they put an incision here, inserted a guide to the port, an incision here to insert the port, and then they guided the port part, this part to my heart, basically. He said this is normal and it'll go away, and you see it's kind of protruding a little bit. That's normal. It'll calm down, according to him, my surgeon. Everything was wonderful. The surgeon told my sister after the recovery that I was a breath of fresh air. So I thought that was lovely. My team was amazing. They all were like, you have such a positive attitude. I'm like, one of the women, the nurse, Chris, came to me. I was surrounded by people, like basically the people around me were reminders of the love that I feel in the world. So my nurse's name was Chris. I have a dear friend whose name is Chris. My one nurse's lady who put my port in, her name was Julie. And of course, my sister's name is Julie. I just felt this, you know. And Desiree was the Zach and Donna, which are two friends of mine that are brother and sister, actually. But Desiree was the person who basically, the contact person for the anesthesia team. They came and talked to me, and Zach and Donna were actually my anesthesia people, which is really funny because I was just thinking about both of them recently. But anyway, everything went really well. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest with you. I had to take a pregnancy test. Apparently, if it's been less than 2 years...
I'm reminding you, take my meds.
I did already, but I didn't tell her to stop reminding me, so I apologize. Jim, that's for you too, okay? Okay, he's nodding his head. I didn't know what to expect, and I had to take a pregnancy test because they said if your last menstrual cycle was less than 2 years away, and December of 2019 was my last menstrual cycle, so less than 2 years away. But it was an experience. It was an experience like I've never had before. The team was amazing. They wheeled me into the operating room, and last thing I remember was counting this giant light, and I was like, oh, that light has, what did I say, 30? I think I said 30. I think that light, there was like a big light that actually had like 30 bulbs. And I said, but I can't see the one in the middle. And he's like, oh, that's a handle. And that was it. That's all I remember. Then I woke up and I was like, did I ask you who runs the world? I did. And then a second thing I asked him, and forgive me if this stuff bothers you, but you know, sedation. I woke up and I was like, did I fart? I was like, did I ask you if I farted? And they were like, you didn't ask us if you farted. And I was like, did I fart? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay. She's like, wouldn't make a difference if you did, because you couldn't control it, but no, you didn't. But everything went really well. They were able to place it where I asked. It's down here. It is swollen. Today will be a little bit swollen. He said just watch for redness, swelling, oozing, that kind of stuff in my neck as well. It can be used right away, but I won't need it until the 28th, which is great. Tomorrow I have the eye doctor. Now I woke up and my left eye, I was like, it feels like there's something in my eye. And they were like, And I was like, yeah, it's really weird. Like something's in my eye. And the the anesthesiologist said possibly like the air from the breathing mask could have gone up into my eye. So I'm just doing eye drops. I actually did an eye wash in case there was something in there, but we're just doing eye drops, and it was fine for a really long while. And then I just sat down here and I was like, whoa, it's back. So I do have the eye doctor appointment tomorrow. Coincidentally, he's supposed to be doing the dilation and testing of how my diabetic retinopathy and macular edema is doing. And we'll see about any kind of diagnosis for any permanent damage, and we'll deal with that. I don't know if I'll have to go up to Columbia for shots because I have a different insurance than I did last year. So we'll see how that goes as well. So, and then Thursday, I go see my primary 3-month follow-up from my knee, which a lot has happened in 3 months. A lot has happened in 3 months. So, yeah, that's what's happening. But I really wanted to come on here and share this really like horror story with you. And it's not, it doesn't hurt. It's perfect. It looks exactly how it's supposed to look. But boy, does it look scary. Just kidding. So I want to share all of this with you for a lot of reasons. Last night, and this is a little bit of a story time. So if you're done with the update and you don't want to hear anymore, that's fine. But last night, I went on a TikTok live stream of a Katie Kicks Cancer is the name of her TikTok handle and her Instagram handle. And it's this 30-year-old, gorgeous, just a beautiful soul. She's beautiful, but she's also a beautiful soul who developed kidney cancer at such a young age. I feel like she said she was 27 or 28 when she got it. She's 30 now. I'm not really 100% sure in that detail because I watched all of her TikToks in one day and they kind of all like blending together. But she answered all the questions that I had. And she was like, you know, when did everybody get their diagnosis? And I was like, 2 weeks ago. And she was like, 2 weeks ago. And I realized that, was it 2 weeks ago? And it really was because we kind of thought it might be. And then like, you know, my doctor friend was saying that it looks like it metastasized, but we didn't know until officially we got the diagnosis and officially that it was renal cancer from the biopsy and stuff. So I don't even think it's been 2 weeks, honestly. Tomorrow might be 2 weeks that I actually talked. Yes, tomorrow is 2 weeks that we actually sat down and talked with the, oh no, it was Thursday. Was it Wednesday or Thursday we talked to the, oh, that's right, he's playing his game. But it's either tomorrow's 2 weeks or Thursday's 2 weeks that we actually sat down and talked to the oncologist to get the official diagnosis of renal carcinoma, stage 4. So she has stage 4. She's got a very, very rare form of the renal cancer, but the questions, just answering all the questions, she's on the same, she was on the same Cabomatics that I'm at, and we talked about, she was like, if you're on Cabomatics, she's like, and I'm telling you this from her. This is from Katie Kicks Cancer. She's like, if you're on Cabomatics, this is what I'm gonna recommend. Drink water, gallons of water. She's like, and wear socks. And she said, lotion your hands and feet at least 3 times a day. So I am too tired to take a shower tonight. Plus I can't get the neck part wet. I can wash this, but I can't get the neck part wet until tomorrow, 24 hours. I have washed most of the betadine from like my arm, but not up here. But that's what I'm going to do. Last night I had to take an antibacterial bath and they told me to wash my hair with Dial antibacterial soap. And I'm like, my hair is dry and fried. No conditioner, no lotion on my body. Everything was itchy and I was like, oh, and I could feel the soap drying out my skin. It was crazy. So I said, the first thing I want to do when I get home is take a shower. And then he's like, no, you can't get this wet for 24 hours. I'm like, dang it. So tomorrow, when I come back from the eye doctor and my eyes have resolved, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to wash my hair and I'm going to lotion everything 3 times and wear socks. So if you're new to this as well, if you're new to Cabomatics, definitely that's the advice that I got from Katie and I'm going to pass it on to you. Any tips or tricks that I get for dealing with kidney cancer, I'm totally going to share it with you guys. And it's not just kidney cancer, it's any cancer. So I'm going to do both. The tricks, like, I haven't shared this friend mail with you yet, but this is just an amazing pack. The stuff that the doctors told me. I kind of almost like want to have like I don't want to have 3 channels, but I almost want to have like a cancer only channel. But I really want to update my main channel so you guys have an idea of what I'm going through and what's going on. Today I received the most beautiful friend mail, which I'm going to share with you, and it was crafting in a box. And I can't wait to share with you, and I can't wait to do it. Obviously, this week is completely booked solid with doctor's appointments and such. And hopefully next week I'll have my knee surgery and start radiation. But we aren't there yet, so just keep me in your prayers. Keep that the insurance gets all straightened out. and we can get that rocking and rolling. I really would appreciate that from you guys. Okay? So anything else you can think of? If you have questions about anything, please go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I am really trying to have like my team of friends and family work on the comments, like just generically, like they can't really like everything, but they read what they can and share with me whatever I need to address. And it's not everything, obviously they're doing the best they can, but I am really having a hard time reading. Really having a hard time reading. I can't wait for the doctor tomorrow. Hopefully he can do something to help. So I love you. Oh, and by the way, I have this app and I have a new thing on my phone and accessibility and the whole bit, but you cannot use it with YouTube Studio. It's driving me nuts. That being said, love you guys. I say it every time recently because it's important. If you don't know and nobody has told you today that you are loved, remember that I love you. Okay? And as always, you take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.